Hello there, and welcome to The Ripple Effect. I'm Jessica Ausbrook, along with Kim Graves.
Good morning, everyone. Jessica, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing grand. Yeah, lovely weather, bad storm last night, but all is good today.
Absolutely.
Sun shining.
It is. And we have a special guest with us today. Shai is here from the Kokomo Pride Group. Welcome, Shai. We're happy to have you here.
Hi, thanks for having me, guys.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You guys have a big event coming up this weekend.
We sure do. Yep. Biggest event we have every year, third year in a row, Pride Festival.
And we're looking forward. We'll learn more about that coming up in just a little bit. But let's talk a little bit about the origins of Pride in Kokomo.
Yeah.
How did it start? How long has it been around? And what does Pride offer?
Well, actually, Pride as an organization in Kokomo has been around for 11 years now. Has started small as just kind of some social groups, and we've been building on that every year. I've been with Pride for a little over 3 years now. Keep building every year. What we try to do, is serve as, a voice for the LGBTQ plus community in Kokomo and the surrounding area. Providing a safe space for those people in that community.
Which is incredibly important.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you don't have anywhere to go, a safe space is the most important place, especially when it comes to the folks working at Pride.
Right.
You're there to help.
Right.
You're there to be a soft place to land.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. Genuinely,
that.
I
Seriously.
mean, it is pretty great.
Well, great that you are, speaking out and taking people in and comforting them. And I think that's awesome. So tell us what you got going on.
Like I said, we offer social groups. Right now we've got an adult social group that meets every second Tuesday at Soul House, and that's open to anyone 18 and older. And then traditionally we have also had a youth group. Right now we've kind of paused those youth group meetings just because we're preparing for our big event.
Sure.
Yes.
But we definitely will be picking those back up in July.
Good.
So
That's
Oh
great
my
information to
gosh.
know. So let's talk about the big event, the Pride Festival in Kokomo, coming up this Saturday. Tell us about it, Shai.
it's our third year for Kokomo Pride Festival. It's June 22nd, 3 to 7 p.m. on the 500 block of North Buckeye, right outside of Sun King on the bricks. Shout out to Sun King, awesome.
Great place.
Amanda's awesome,
Yeah.
isn't
Yeah.
she?
Yeah.
And they really are huge supporters of us and our
That's
our
awesome.
organization. So
So the street will be closed off.
yes,
So you be set up for on the whole entire street
Yep.
or, okay.
the bricks area right outside Sun King. We have got over 20 vendors. We've got
Wow.
music from 3 to 7, food vendors, community resources, education and things like that. All of our fun Pride gear and things like that too. And it's completely free to the public thanks to lots of sponsors from the community. It is all ages, family friendly. So
All right. That
That
sounds
is,
great. And everybody is invited.
yeah.
Go. Have some fun. Take your kids. It sounds like a great time.
Yeah.
Now, you have kids. Are you taking your kids to the event?
Yes, she will be there. It's going to be a party. Yeah.
So you mentioned music. Who is performing?
We have a DJ.
Sounds like fun. And then different food trucks.
Yep. We've got Radish Cafe. I believe Lucky Lemon will also be there.
Nice.
They have been there both in the past.
Yeah.
We're working on getting some other food options. We've reached out to Oscars because they're on the block. And I think we'll have a hot dog vendor as well. So yeah.
Sounds great.
You're making me hungry.
Any ice cream or anything like that?
Ice cream?
I know it's always so hot. And,
It's so,
Yeah.
and it will be hot.
yeah. Sun King
my
will be offering
gosh.
beverages. like
Okay,
they do,
well,
so.
that's a very good. That's a good substitute.
Okay, so now I'm
Definitely
getting
for ice
thirsty.
cream.
Not only hungry, now I'm getting
It's a
thirsty.
little too early for that, Kimberly.
No. Okay, yeah, well, all right.
So for folks who aren't quite familiar with Pride and what you do, and maybe they would like to get involved, you need volunteers for specific areas or just in general?
Well, we're actually trying to work on building up our board again. So we do have some positions open on our board. We're a very hands-on board. So any events that we're planning, any social groups that we're hosting, anything like that, the board is very involved with that. So, if you want to volunteer and you want to be involved, joining the board might be a good option. Or if you don't want to make that commitment, we only meet once a month, but if you don't want to make that commitment, then you can always just sign up to be a volunteer. Just shoot us a message on Facebook. We're always looking at that. So
Are you doing all that now?
yes.
I thought I could tell. I could tell.
Been there. We've been there for sure.
Please, we need volunteers and board members. Yep. I get it. I get it.
Good place to serve and super helpful for all those here in our community. What else would you like folks to know about Pride?
Well, being in such a conservative county that we live in, it's just so important for us to show up, and represent and, show that we're here and we're proud. That doesn't just mean wearing your rainbows, which,
We do love them. though.
we're going to do that anyway, but we're representing, the struggle that we've had in this country and in the world, and remembering the people that have fought that fight for us, and looking back at that, and, we're never going to go back to that.
Well, and I think sometimes when people aren't involved with organizations, let's say like Pride, you forget that, oh, hey, they're still facing all these issues within our community that really we have no idea about because we're not facing the same ones.
Right.
So,
And I'm a person too, and be respectful of that and my choices.
just be nice.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
How about just be nice? So you're a nonprofit, you accept donations. How do you take donations?
Well, I will always take cash in my hand. No.
She's got a notebook. She's ready.
Like that. Like that. Yeah.
We have got a P.O. box. You can mail a check. That's how we do a lot of our larger donations and sponsorships is through check. But yeah, if you want to give us money, just reach out and we'll figure it out.
We'll figure out how to get it. That's
What
for
is
sure.
your Facebook page if anybody
It's
wants
just
to?
Kokomo Pride on
Okay.
Facebook. Yep.
So that way you can get more followers and and talk about everything that you're doing. And I need volunteers. Yeah.
I post everything on there. So,
Yeah.
all of our events are drag shows and things. So
Yeah. But you're
When are
literally
those?
doing it all.
I'm doing a lot. There's a few of us. We're a ragtag team right now. But
Yeah.
Yep.
Sometimes the ragtag teams are the best ones. Yeah. They get the most done.
Yep.
Yeah.
We've got passion, that's for sure. Our next drag show is actually right after the festival, and it's in the depot room above Sun King.
Okay.
And it starts at 8 p.m. That is a ticketed event.
I was just going to ask,
yep.
how do you get tickets for that?
Yep. It's posted on our Facebook.
I was
We've
going to
got
say
an
on
event.
your Facebook page.
Yep.
Yeah. How much are tickets?
I believe they are. I didn't write it down.
Look at the Facebook page.
Yep. Look at the Facebook
Go
page.
check the Facebook page. That's what we tell everybody
Yeah.
too, for
Yeah.
sure.
Do you think? How are you getting great response so far about your event? Or
Absolutely.
I asked for a vendor
awesome.
booth, and I know they were full, by the way.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Vendors fill up so quickly. We get messages every day. Are you still taking vendors?
Really?
Yep. So we've got plenty of great vendors. We have to, pare it down even. So we're choosing folks who are in the community or, giving resources for the community. And also, if they're local, we obviously want to keep that in mind too. So
You have to go to bigger space next year.
yeah, we are already
Yeah.
in talks. Every year we've kind of had that thought in the back of our mind, but I definitely think that next year we're going to
Parade.
step into a
Wow.
Parade.
bigger space. I wanted to do a parade this year, but I'm only one person.
That I understand.
You better get that board together.
I know.
We got to have some decisions made here. We need a parade.
We definitely need a parade.
Yeah.
I am on board with that for sure. Now, looking at Kokomo Pride for the next 5 years, 10 years, what is your vision? What do you hope to accomplish?
Honestly, I have a list of goals. I want to offer more education, more education about, sex ed when it comes to the LGBTQ community, especially for youth in that community. Offering education to our youth group about college and career readiness, educating them about their rights and how they can advocate for those. More outreach opportunities. I would love to make more connections in the community. I've made lots of great connections, but the more the better. Having connections for, people ask all the time, what's a safe doctor to go to, or people in the trans community, especially if they want to medically transition, pointing them in the right direction for that. And then obviously doing more advocacy for people in the LGBTQ community, being more plugged into politics and, holding protests if necessary and things like that. Those are kind of the big goals. We want to offer what we can to the community, but we can only make that happen if we have, people that
In the community.
In the
to-
community for
Yeah.
acceptance.
to do the work. Yeah.
Yep, to do the work for sure.
Those are big goals.
Yeah.
I like them. I like big goals.
Wow. Good. We need to get this board going.
Yeah.
We definitely do. So get a hold of Shai if you're looking for a board position with Kokomo Pride. Shai, tell us again about the Pride event coming up this Saturday. It's on Buckeye.
Yep.
Right by Tin Man.
Sun King.
Sun King. Oh my gosh, Sun King. I know. I'm sorry, Amanda.
Yep. As I said, we got 20 plus vendors, music from 3 to 7, lots of food, music, community resources. The community care mobile will be there. Ooh. It'll be a fun time, as always. Come and party with us. Because, it's important, like I said, to show that we're here in Kokomo. And, there's lots of talk on the internet, especially on, certain pages
The worst
where you
internet.
try to advertise, and you get some pushback from that. But I just block the haters out,
Good. That's what you got to do. That's exactly what you have to do.
And, being the face of Pride in Kokomo has its challenges, but I wouldn't trade it for anything because I know that there are, kids especially, but people who need that representation.
Mm-hmm.
They need somebody to step up and
you were that.
Stand up for
You're
them.
that one.
stand
You're
up for them.
standing
A
up.
lot of people
Yeah.
are so scared and frightened about how other people will take certain things that they don't say it, or they're scared or nervous. And I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Yeah. You just have to, you're doing a lot.
Yeah, thank you.
And you're standing up for a lot of people, and pat yourself on the back, and you're going to have people that aren't going to be happy. That's not any different than politics.
Right.
So good.
It is what it is. And that's just who we are, and accept it and move forward.
Yep. And it is the Pride Festival
Yeah.
coming up this Saturday, right outside of Sun King. That time, one more time.
She
3
got
to
it
7
right.
p.m.
3 to 7 p.m. Open to everybody,
Open
free
to
admission,
everybody.
right?
Yep.
Are you ready for this?
Getting there.
Getting there. It always
Are
comes
you-
together.
Are you getting excited?
I'm getting nervous, but also very excited.
You got this.
Yes. It always comes together right at the last
Yeah.
second, and it's always a beautiful day.
Yeah.
Great to it fills me with so much joy just to see all those people come together and have so much fun and feel so included and so celebrated. It's like magic. Yeah.
And thanks to you.
Yeah, big group of folks.
Hard work.
If you're gonna cry, we're gonna cry. So we better wrap this crying thing up.
Oh, I know.
Kokomo Pride, Shai, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having
Thank
me.
you.
This is great.
Yes.
I'm Jessica Ausbrook. This is Kim Graves. I'm gonna keep calling us the Solidarity Sisters.
Quit.
The Solidarity Sisters with the Ripple Effect. We'll be back again next week with all sorts of fun things.
And we are ready to say goodbye.
Goodbye. We'll see you next week.